Call to order the 7 o'clock evening session of the July 15th, Nelson County Board of Supervisors. 13th, Nelson County Board of Supervisors, thank you. Oh, I put the wrong date on all those things I signed. I put 15. Sorry. Okay, we have public comments as the first order of business. If anybody wishes to speak to the public comments not related to any of the public hearings that we have tonight, this would be an opportunity to hear from you. Not hearing any, we will close the public comment and open up the public hearings. The first hearing is for rezoning number 319, R1 to A1.
This is a request to rezone property from R1 to A1 to align the zoning designation with the use of the property at 1224 Avon Road. The property is a little over 8 acres owned by Betty Gary. This is similar to an application you saw last month where the property is split zoned. According to documents submitted by the applicant, the property's been operating as a farm since the 1940s. There are turkeys, goats, ducks, and pigs on the property, some of which are bred for sale. The property contains 2 ponds, which are currently being dredged with a land disturbance permit, hayfield, vegetable, and herb gardens. There are multiple structures on the property, including the dwelling. They also own approximately 60 acres on the west side of Avon Road. There are no development plans submitted as part of this request. They do plan to add livestock to the 60-acre tract. The agricultural use would be grandfathered regardless of the zoning change. As I said, similar to other applications, and going forward, when we receive these inquiries, we'll recommend that other applications be deferred until the county can address what to do with the zoning in the area. It's accessed by an existing entrance on Avon Road. No improvements are going to be required. And at their meeting on June 23rd, the Planning Commission voted 4-0 with 1 abstaining as an adjoining property owner to recommend approval of this application to the Board of Supervisors.
Okay. Is the applicant here who would like to?
I don't believe they could make it this evening.
Okay. Then any questions for Ms. Bishop from anyone? Okay. Open the public hearing. Anybody like to speak about this proposal? No one stepping forward. I will close the public hearing on that and turn it over to the rest of the board.
This is one of those situations, if you look over to the map that shows the zoning in the area, you can see all of the farmland. It's just one of those things in 71 when they did zoning, it should have never been done this way. And I know the gentleman that joins this place wants to do the same thing. But his is split zone too, but I guess we can just wait till we do the, some rezoning and stuff on that, but it's, yeah. Nobody's got any questions? I'd like to recommend we pass a motion to rezoning number 319 R1 to A1. Did we ever get straight dealing about piece on the other side or something, or?
Yeah.
So the piece on the other side wasn't submitted as part of this request, so it's still going to be split zoned, but the agricultural use is still in effect. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't need to do this at all, but.
And they're aware of that.
Yeah. She is a real estate agent.
That would explain why we have this in front of us.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the.
Well, this is her home place.
All right.
Yeah, and a lot of the inquiries we get, people want to line it with the tax classification too.
Yeah.
Is that a complete motion?
Yes.
Done?
Yep.
Second.
Okay. Further questions? Comments? Smart.
Mr. Barton,
Yes.
Mr. Rutherford,
Yes.
Mr. Parr,
Yes.
Mr. Harvey,
Yes,
Mr. Reed.
Yes. Okay, special use permit number 324, public garage, Thomas Nelson Highway.
This property is located at 12689 Thomas Nelson Highway. It's a little over 30 acres. The property owners, Elizabeth Pierce, is contracted to be purchased by Aaron and Fred Fulkerson. The property contains 2 single-family dwellings. One will be the primary residence of the applicant, and the second will be a residential rental. The proposed public garage building is approximately 2,400 square feet. Proposed hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And the garage is approximately 200 feet from the edge of the right-of-way. Area is residential and agricultural in nature. It's accessed by an existing entrance on Thomas Nelson Highway, which serves the 2 dwellings. They're proposing to use the same entrance to access the garage. VDOT will require them to upgrade it to commercial entrance. Parking ordinance requires 2 spaces for each service bay. They're proposing at least 20. They're proposing a maximum of 2 light poles in the parking lot, supplemental lighting, which ordinance requires to be arranged to deflect glare away from adjoining properties and public streets. It's currently served by private well and septic. Each dwelling is on its own system, and the health department indicated that the garage can be served by the existing septic system. An erosion and sediment control plan is required when land disturbance exceeds 10,000 square feet. And at their meeting in June, the planning commission recommended approval of 5-0 with the conditions that a final site plan be approved by all the appropriate agencies and limiting the hours of operation to Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. The applicants are here if you have questions for them or myself.
I have one quick question of you. A site plan is not required for this permit?
It's required as part of the special use permit. It's typically just one of the conditions we add.
Right,
so
but
that-
not that it's previously submitted for us to see ahead of time.
Correct.
Okay. Any questions for Dylan?
Not this moment.
Okay, would the applicant like to say something to us? No? Okay. Then I will open the public hearing. Anyone would like to speak to this, please come forward. I'll close the public hearing. And,
where is this located?
This is right up 29 North. If you're headed north, it's on the left side, past Ponton Lane,
Near Davis Creek.
near Davis Creek, over where the Kerry Thornton rezoned it to industrial to allow the retail.
up on the mountain.
Old
Up on the
shop
hill,
on
hill
top
up
of the
Before Davis Creek?
Mhm.
Still don't know what you're talking about.
This is Beth Pierce's old place.
Who?
Beth Pierce.
Okay, well, the 2 houses, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess that was her
exactly.
home place. Yeah. Gotcha. I know this is in my district. I don't have any major concerns. 2,400 square feet just sounds like they want to open up a business. So. Mr. Reed, when you're ready.
I am.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the special use permit number 324, public garage, as recommended by the planning commission. Is that good enough for you?
I would like to see the hours taken off of it. I mean,
Y'all don't have to subject it to hours.
well, we can take it off. It's a special use.
I know, I'm just making eye contact. Y'all care?
Asking us what the hours of operation were.
They probably, yeah.
I would like to amend my motion to strike hours so that they can be business folk and run the business at 7 a.m. if they so wish. And whenever, just be respectful of your neighbors, that's it.
Well, he's gonna be the only neighbor. He
I know.
owns both halves.
Perfect. So, that is my amended motion. That allows them all the hours, all 24. I need a second.
Second.
Okay. Any further discussion?
Is this the one that has the cell tower on
Yeah.
That's Mac Bridgewater's.
Okay.
That's
Well,
our-
it's right
So it's
behind
down,
it,
they're
yeah.
down, yeah.
That's Mac Bridgewater.
Okay.
Mr. Martin?
Yes.
Mr. Harvey?
Yes,
Mr. Park?
Yes.
Mr. Rutherford?
Yes.
Mr. Reed?
Yes.
you ready to roll?
Go build something.
Okay. And we have special use permit number 329, campground.
This is for campground use at the cabins at Crabtree Falls, on Crabtree Falls Highway. This property in particular is a little under 8.5 acres, owned by Richard Norman, surveyors, Saunders Surveys. Property is currently home, like I said, to cabins at Crabtree Falls. Several cabins are available for lodging. The applicant is proposing to construct 4 decks above ground to be utilized as glamping sites and a bathhouse. One of the 4 decks has been constructed as an observation deck that the guests currently utilize. This operation spans multiple parcels. This request for the campground is specific to parcel 2867A, which contains the existing office. The property is accessed on Crabtree Falls Highway. The western entrance will be required to be modified and upgraded to a commercial entrance, and the eastern entrance will be vacated. Other zoning in the vicinity is A1 and C1 conservation, which is the George Washington National Forest. The applicant's working with an engineer and on-site soil evaluator on the sewage system for the proposed bathhouse, which will be approved by the health department. At their meeting in June, the planning commission recommended approval 5-0 with the condition that the final site plan be approved by all appropriate agencies and the site be constructed in compliance with the final approved plan.
Can you clarify what a glamping site is?
Sure. My understanding of it is that it's just glamour camping. So it'll be a furnished unit that stays on the,
I think we can ask the builder what it is. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to come up and address this, please?
Take the word glamorous and camping.
Well, I know that is, but I'm trying to get technical about this.
It's extremely difficult.
Thank you.
So this is what we just marking on top of the.
And you want to give us your name and address?
Ben Butler, 81 Bryant Mountain Road, Robeson.
Thank you.
So glamping is glamorous camping. The idea being there is everything that you need there other than your luggage. You come, you stay in a tent. It's made with the high wall elk hunting tents. These are from Davis Tent Company out in Colorado. We built a platform. It will have power, Wi-Fi. There's a wood stove, pillow, king size bed. There's a little settee, table. And we've got the bathhouse that'll serve all 4 of them. The idea behind the bathhouse kind of came from COVID, and that there'll be 4 individual units in the bathhouse. And when you check into your tent, you get a key to your bathroom. And one of the sites will be ADA accessible. And we think it's a nice fit to the applicant's current business.
Great. Any questions?
Open public hearing.
Okay, thank you. We will open the public hearing. Anyone would like to speak on the special use permit? This is your opportunity.
They're paying Mass to be here, so maybe he wants to say something. Make him learn something.
Close the public hearing. Any discussion here?
I want to know if Mr. Saunders got, you operating this or representing this?
Each survey.
I've never known you to come without speaking.
What's that?
I've never known you to come without speaking.
Well, I'm here. If you got any questions, I'll try to answer.
Can you give your name and address, please?
I'm Massey Saunders, surveyor engineer, and put this drawing together, and met with VDOT, met with the adjoining owners, and just trying to make this thing happen for these people.
I see you notated every tree on the property. How many walnuts is it total?
What's that?
How many walnut trees is total? I see you
Oh, there's a few walnuts on it, but not a lot.
notated.
It's more, there's some ashes that gotta come down. We're trying to work in between all the trees.
Yeah.
Good seeing you, hadn't seen you for quite a while.
I try to make myself scarce.
Yeah.
I was in Louisa today working on another project, so I'm all over the place now. So if anybody's got any questions, I'll be glad to answer them.
Think we're good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Saunders.
Yes.
Ready for a motion?
I am.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve special use permit 329 campground as amended by the planning commission.
Second?
Okay, any further discussion?
Mr. Harden?
Yes.
Mr. Barton? Yes. Mr. Rutherford?
Yes.
Mr. Farr?
Yes.
Mr. Reed?
Yes. Thank you.
Can I make the next one?
Do you have some other business?
No, I was just
No.
gonna adjourn.
Well, let me give everyone a chance first.
I got-
If there's anything else.
Something.
Okay.
On our overlook at Afton, we've got the view up there now, and if you get a chance to stop by,
Right.
it's very interesting. It's got oh, I got some pictures of it somewhere. I think I know where to find it.
Better hurry, Chester's gonna make a motion.
No. Hold on. Anyway, it's up there, the main one is at our height, and then it has a little one attached to it that's for handicap or children to lock. There's a focus thing on there. But what I was asking, you remember we put the sod down? Well, that place is so busy, it's just like this, brown dirt. And I was talking to the gentleman that did that, and he recommended pea gravel. That would work well. And we need to do some trimming just on the other side of the wall. And he's supposed to be getting me a figure on what it would take to go up and clean up some more but the place is staying pretty clean. Picnic table's working good, and I did have a complaint.
Oh, no.
Somebody was complaining that we were spying on him. Because you can actually focus in on Zeta's Quest.
Zenith Quest, yeah.
You can actually recognize the doors and stuff. You could see
Through the windows.
if somebody was, no, there's no wonder there. If you've seen somebody go in or out, you could see it was a person, but you could not identify him. So,
I mean, that technology exists everywhere. They should know better than anybody.
oh yeah, I
You can
mean,
fly your drone over and get a video.
that's all I have.
I'm sorry, I don't need to know. You know,
Go ahead.
I'm just curious, the email we got on Parks and Rec, is that public? Is that public?
We just sent it to the board, but we're in the process. I don't recall if we've advertised, but we're getting ready to, we haven't.
Well, I'm just talking about the departure and how long that'll be, and we should, I just wanted to.
July 27th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've reached out to Emily Harper, who's the former director, to see if she'd come in and just, hold the fort down until we get somebody new. So she's thinking about that.
Well, please pass along our gratitude and
Oh, yeah, already have.
well wishes.
Congratulated Claire,
Yeah.
and I told her, we understand, but we wish you the standard.
Yeah, that's right.
She got,
She is the one that made this happen.
she did that, she did the
Did a
kayaking
lot.
thing, she's been working in Skylar, you know.
Oh,
She's got big shoes to fill.
you made me think of something else now.
Oh, no. David, it's your fault.
And I forgot it that quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Parker.
Somebody talk a little bit so I can remember.
Jesse, what you got?
I have an idea.
What?
I move to adjourn.
Second.
No, not yet. Just give me a second.
We'll just hold for a second for discussion.
Is, as soon as I walk out the door, I'll remember it.
You can send an email.
I don't think we need to vote on anything about it.
Call to question.
Who's going to-
Move to
Okay,
adjourn.
you do it.
Community college. It's gonna be their activities.
I would agree with you. I just
She
agree
has
with my
a
colleagues.
master's degree, she's very capable. Yeah.
So, my recollection is that we have a motion.
We are motion.
And a second.
And a second, and a call to question.
Any discussion? That we need to-
That's very rude. isn't it?
It was very rude. It was very rude. I apologize. I think.
Did you think of it yet?
No, I can't.
We're giving you all the opportunity in the world.
Hearing no more
Working
discussion.
with you
All
here.
right.
Mr. Barton,
Yes.
Mr. Harvey,
Yes.
Mr. Rutherford,
Yes.
Mr. Park,
Yes.
Mr. Reed.
Yes.
I was hoping I was hoping I would vote no.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Wow, record time. But